you glad it's over? Are you glad it's almost over? All of these parties and stuff that's been happening. It's been wonderful, but it's been a bit exhausting, hasn't it? No, you kind of just flowed right on through. It was just no sweat, right? Well, for me, it was there were some challenges. There's so many expectations that come with this season, with all of the family gatherings and the parties and the shopping and the blah, 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 blah. I'm glad it's over. And it was so much fun too. You know, on the same hand, you know, I can see the and I can see that. So, you know, I wore my dark and my white because I'm representing the yin and the yang here. And so it is. So, new year, new me. New year, new me. New year. New year, new me. The theme for December is "'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la." And so we've been focusing on what it means to be happy, what makes us really happy. We've been talking about the light. Last week we talked about a lot of things, and some of you didn't make it. For those of you that joined us last week, didn't we have a wonderful, wonderful ceremony, candle lighting ceremony on Christmas Eve in the carriage house? We didn't meet here, we met in the carriage house, and it really was special. It was a holy moment, if you will. Today I'm wrapping things up. I'm wrapping things up with my talk, New Year, New Me. New Year, New Me. T.D. Jakes said, "It is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life. It is the movement of your mind. It isn't the clock ticking, turning, that brings us into a new moment. It's not the cycles of change that really create anything new in our lives. It is our mind. It's the way we think about things that really create newness, that create change. So change is up to us. Change is up to us." It says in the Bible, "Do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Did you hear that? Yeah. "Do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." So what does that mean? Do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Can't we kind of get lulled, seduced into this world of effects? Can't we kind of buy into what's happening and allow external circumstances to dictate our happiness, our peace, our joy? Yeah, it seems that we conform to this world, and then many of us are miserable. Many of us don't like what we're experiencing, especially if you turn on the news, CNN, constantly negative news. If we tune in to that stuff, oh my gosh. When we tune in to what's going out there or what the media is broadcasting, we could become really, really sad and miserable and depressed. I'm not saying that we should deny what's going on in the world and not be interested in what's happening, but to be addicted to looking outside of ourselves to receive, to validate what we're feeling, to tell us how to feel or what to think. And we're conditioned to do this. We don't need to conform to what's happening out there, but we can transform our experience through our mind. That's what this science of mind teaching is all about. The mind. That's why Dr. Ernest Holmes, back in the 20s, the 1920s, wow, we even have to say 1920s now, because if we say 20s, we may think, the era that's just ahead of us. He wrote The Science of Mind and Spirit, this wonderful textbook that takes a deep dive into the mind, into who we are, how we relate to this thing called life. What is life? How did things get to be the way they are? And do I have some control over the way things are? Yes. And so for the month of January, typically in New Thought Centers, we take the first chapter of the Science of Mind textbook and dive into it. The thing itself, how it works, what it does, and how to use it. G-O-D, Grand Overall Designing Presence. God. Whatever you decide to call it. Some people don't like that word. It took me about 20 years to come back into alignment with that word. G-O-D. Grand Overall Designing Presence. So, we're going to be exploring the mind, and exploring ourselves as God selves, spirit selves, co-creators. So we have this amazing mind. So we don't have to conform to the world. We don't have to be what other people want us to be, or do what other people want us to do, or society expects us to do, or our spouse expects it. We get to be ourselves. And each of us have a mind. Each of us can use this amazing mind, the power of our mind. If I always do what I've always done, then I'll always be where I've always been. If I always do what I've always done, then I'll always be where I've always been. So if you keep doing the same thing, you'll get the same results. So, 2017, how'd it go? Did you love it? Some of it? Okay. Well, if we always do what we've always done, we'll always be where we've been. So we get to choose what we want. Wow. We get to choose? We get to choose. You can have a new year, but it means nothing if you don't have a new mind. You can buy a new car, but if you put the old man in a new car, you're still going to have the old experience. A new house doesn't make a new marriage. A new outfit doesn't make you a new person. And if you think you're magically going to be a new person, I don't like being the bearer of bad news. A new life comes from a new mind and a new way of looking at your life. A new way of looking at your life. Every morning, we get to wake up to a brand new day. Every morning, we get an opportunity. We get a reset, a restart. We get to start all over again. But what happens? All of those old thoughts come rushing back in. And then it just seems to be the same old, same old. It's up to you. The thoughts you think create your experience. So whatever you think about comes about. What are you thinking about? Do you know how to tell what you've been thinking about? You have a look at your life. It's a direct reflection of your thoughts and your thinking. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Yeah. Our life is a direct reflection of our current consciousness. And we can think a new thought, we can change our mind, and we can change the way we look at things. Dr. Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. So that old miserable life, that old relationship that hasn't been working so well, maybe maybe it will morph, maybe it will change. If your perception of it changes, try that. When you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. The power of transformative thinking. You can turn your mind power into an infinitely positive force. See, we don't realize that we have this amazing power. We have an amazing power to create a life that we love. The very force of creation itself. Everything is created by thought first. Why not create something wonderful? And you are. You are. You've created wonderful things in your life. We did a meditation this morning, and we reflected over the past 12 months. You've created some wonderful things. And you've learned some wonderful lessons from some of the not so creative things you created. I would imagine. It depends on the way you look at it. You know, we can be burdened by the mistakes we made. We can feel like we've been a victim of certain things. Or we can say, those things that happened gave me a little bit more confidence, courage, power, perspective. And we can learn from those things. It depends on the way you look at things. When you harmonize with beauty and intelligence, you will see the life transform magnificently in ways that you can't even imagine. And you'll awaken to your true nature. So we harmonize with love and beauty. We harmonize with what is good and positive. And when we harmonize, when we come into alignment with those things, when we focus more on what's working well and less on what isn't working so well, you'll see, magically, it appears, the universe kind of reorganizes itself to be a reflection of your more positive self. So every day you wake up and you decide, who am I going to be today? What am I going to think today? So I want to do a little process with you, and I'm calling this Reflect and Reset. Reflect and Reset. Questions for self-inquiry. So I believe that taking this kind of personal inventory on what's working and what's not working is a really, really valuable tool and sobering tool. And often we do that at this time of year. We look at our lives and we decide what's working, what's not. And many of us choose to leave some things in the past. Leave some of those old mindsets at the threshold of 2017 and not bring the old negative or the old you or the frustrations, the fears, the discontent into 2018. That's not to say they may not arise again, but if we can consciously resolve, make a commitment to ourselves about who we're going to be stepping forward. What are the qualities of the thoughts? What is the quality of the thoughts that I'm thinking? What high quality thoughts do I want to take into 2018? Now, why is that important? Why is it important to have high quality thoughts? Because you want a high quality experience, don't you? So if you're having low quality thoughts, you get a low quality experience. High quality thoughts, high quality experience. Which one do you choose? High. Good. One person. You mean one person? Was that Jim Carrey? You mean I've got a chance? So you're saying there's a chance. Me and Sally. So this is my first question for you to reflect on. Did I enjoy myself this year? Did I enjoy myself this year? Did I find real joy? Did you? You can enjoy yourself, you can enjoy your personhood, and then you can enjoy yourself, you can have fun. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you like who you were? Did you enjoy the things that you participated in? Were you happy? Ernest Holmes says in the book Living the Science of Mind, do you wish to be happy? Happiness is never external. All the money in the world will not make a person happy. Happiness must be based on an inward sense of security, a sense of belonging to life. I like that, belonging to life. And to each other. A desire to give, to be kind and compassionate, and to be able to put ourselves in another person's position. The spontaneous joy of the child playing on the shore, the gladness of meeting the new day with the expectation of pleasure, and the quiet peace of rest at night, untroubled by inward conflict. These are what we all long for. We must regain this lost ground if we are to have happiness, security, and peace. So it starts within us. It starts with a decision. It starts with the awareness that we can be happy for no reason. That we can find joy in just being. It doesn't have to depend on what is happening or not happening. We decide within ourselves. Did I enjoy myself this year? So I have an affirmation. I know you love affirmations. Oh, that wasn't very... Thank you. Okay, so some people say affirmations, those don't work, that's just self-help 101. No, something we do every day. Do you know how many negative thoughts go on in your mind? I know you do. I know you have them because I have them. We all have negative thoughts. And they seem to be what we have a tendency toward in this human condition. We have a tendency towards the negative. I don't know why. So stop it. So stop it and join me in using some airy-fairy affirmations. Are you on board?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. Listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to really enjoy myself. It's my choice. I choose joy. All right. See, when you say that, every cell in your body is hearing that. Every cell in your body is hearing that. And because we live in a universe of cause and effect, our thoughts are a cause. Our thoughts are creating a ripple of change. Our thoughts are creating a vibrational shift. Our consciousness shifts to become that which we're speaking, that which we're vibrating at. And when we say these words together out loud, we're creating a ripple, a change in the matrix. And we're becoming the change we seek. So say it out loud. And singing affirmations is... you don't have to come by. I'm not suggesting you sing any of them. But singing affirmations is very powerful. That's why naturally as human beings love to sing songs.
May I join in?
What's that?
Okay, sing after me. I choose joy.
I choose joy.
It's my choice.
It's my choice.
I choose joy.
I choose joy.
It's my choice.
It's my choice.
I choose joy.
I choose joy.
It's my choice.
It's my choice.
I choose joy.
I choose joy. Woo! See, we should have collaborated on this tone too.
We just did, right?
We just did. Okay, so next question. Did I express love this year? Did I express love this year? Real love, not superficial love, but Did I express deep love this year? Did I tell everyone I love that I love them? Did I engage in things that I love? Something to think about. And we'll move through these a bit more quickly because those kids, I can just hear them. They're coming already. Okay, so listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to expressing real love. Being love's presence. It's my choice. And I choose love. Okay. Okay, this next question. Did I forgive this year? No, that's not one of the explanations. It's one of the questions. But you're doing good. I'm conditioning you well.
Working on it. Do I get extra credit?
Did I forgive this year? Did I really forgive? Or is there some residual resentment? Is there some stuff in there, some junk you're still carrying around? Some remorse or resentment, regret about someone, something, even yourself? Well, join me tonight at the Burning Bowl and we'll get rid of all of that. But a question, did I forgive? Now, you don't have to think you don't have to think deeply. You can just kind of live life on a superficial level, just enjoying what comes and goes. And that's okay sometimes. But sometimes we want to go deeper. We want to go deeper. We want to explore. Was there something, a stone I left unturned? Did I not forgive someone? Did I forget to forgive myself? This is a good day to do that. Before you cross over into 2018, maybe it's time to forgive. So, listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to really forgiving myself. I commit to really forgiving others. It's my choice. And I choose freedom. All right. Okay. Did you really stop this year? Really stop. What do I mean by that? Did you really take time to be, just to stop, just to be deeply engaged in yourself and in life? Did you take time to S-T-O-P? Surrender to the one presence. Stop. Did you take time to surrender to the one presence, the now moment, S-T-O-P. Surrender to the now moment. Surrender to the presence, the one power. It's powerful. Listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to really stopping. Being present. It's my choice. And I choose to be here now. Because you don't have to repeat this one. Because you know, being here, present, engaged in this moment, this is the place of creation. Right? So be alert. Pay attention. Because you always have an opportunity to create something incredible. And you only do that now. So be here now. Now. Okay. Did I seek adventure this year? Real adventure. Not just, you took the other way home. Not that adventure. I mean, adventure. Did you push yourself? Did you go the extra mile? Did you learn to play the guitar or, I don't know, whatever other thing you've been wanting to do? Did you take an adventure? Did you take one a week? Once a month? Once a year? One adventure? All year?
Depends when you work.
Yeah. Unless your work's an adventure. Okay, so listen and repeat. From now on, I commit to real adventure. It's my choice. And I choose to be a trailblazer. Woo! All right. we just gave ourselves permission to be those trailblazers, what might happen on this planet? Yeah, that's what we're looking for, right, Magic? Okay, so did I seek wellness this year? Real wellness. Did I take care of my body? Did I pay attention to everything I put into my body? Did I choose wellness? Did I exercise? Did I do my back stretches? Did I choose wellness? It's a choice. And we only have this one body, right? I don't know. I only have one. And it's got to last the whole lifetime. So let's choose wellness together. Listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to real well-being. I commit to balance. It's my choice. And I choose wholeness. All right, we're on the right path here. Did you play? Did you play this year? Did you really play?
Yes.
Yeah? A couple of you? You know, even though you might be 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s, we still get to play. We still get to play. Have a play date every week. Listen and repeat. Every day. There we go. From now on, I resolve to play. It's my choice. I choose fun. All right. Okay, here's one. Did I set a goal and see it to completion? Huh? Yes. Okay. All right. So did I really what this is saying is, did I really respect myself and honor my life? Because we all have dreams and goals and desires. We all have a purpose. And if we're not following through on some of these desires that we have, then we're not really being authentic. So listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to following through. It's my choice. And I choose integrity. Okay, did I open myself up to learn this year? Did you learn something new? Or do you just keep doing the same old thing? No. Okay, good. All right, so listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to really learning. It's my choice. I love this one, it's my favorite. I choose to evolve. Yes. Okay. Did I clean up my relationships this year? Yeah? Did you? Okay. Because there's plenty of opportunities. Listen and repeat. From now on, I resolve to being a good friend. Honest, kind, supportive, and encouraging. It's my choice. I choose to be authentic. Because what I know is authentically we are loving individuals. That all of us want love. We want to be loved, we want to experience love, and we get to do that by being engaged with each other and being in honest, kind, friendly, supportive, encouraging relationships. That's who we are authentically. Did I share my good this year? Did you share your good? Were you generous with others? Yeah? Okay. Let's listen to... Well, maybe we got some cleaning up to do in some of these areas. I don't know. Okay, so from now on, I resolve to really share. It's my choice. I choose generosity. All right. Did I pray this year? Oh, all of you. This is good. All of you are on to this one. And the kind of prayer that's not spoken to God, I want you to hear this. A prayer that's not spoken to a deity, a God outside of ourselves, but a prayer that is spoken as God. as a co-creative force for good. And that's something that takes some skill, to not pray to the universe or to God outside, but to pray as a creative power and force for good in the world. So when we're praying as our divine essence, we state what we really want, what we really are, who we're coming into alignment with. So you hear, and I'll share a prayer here in a minute, we do very affirmative prayers here that are based on speaking in the first person and claiming what's already happening. Our prayers aren't about what might happen in the future. It's about embodying what we want now, because we cannot have what we're not willing to become. So our prayers are spoken from that place of power, from your God self or your authentic self. So, here's the affirmation for prayer. From now on, I resolve to really pray. It's my choice. I choose a closer walk with the divine. You know, it says in the Bible to pray without ceasing. Every moment of our life, every step, every word we think, every thought we think, every word we say is a prayer. We're always engaging in the creative process. We live in a creative universe. It says at the very beginning of the Bible, there was the Word. It's a sacred teaching to embody that you have that creative word within you. And when you use your words, you're praying. So, pray without ceasing means you think affirmatively. You keep your mind on what it is you want. You stay focused on what's working well. And then you see that you become a walking prayer, and you can see the demonstration of your walking prayer as the manifestation of peace and joy and meaning and care and prosperity and abundance and love and passion in your life. You'll know that you're praying effectively when your life reflects what your soul longs for. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Okay. You see, there might be one more. Oh, did I respect myself and not betray myself? Did I respect myself and not betray myself? Did I have boundaries? Do I say yes and really mean it? Is my yes really genuine? Or does it come from a sense of obligation or people-pleasing? Do I say yes and mean it? Do I say no and mean it? Do I have boundaries? Or do I betray myself? Do I say yes when I really mean no? Do I say yes when I don't really have enough time? Do I say yes to please others, but it's something that I really don't have the energy for? So, can you stand in your own power? Can you respect yourself? Can you have firm boundaries? Because when we're saying an authentic yes and an authentic no, and people, our friends, our loved ones can truly depend on us as being honest and therefore generous with ourselves. So, last affirmation. From now on, I resolve to practice self-love. And respect. It's my choice. I choose me. I am a precious child of the universe. Perfect, whole, and complete. Okay, all right. So let's take this all into prayer. We're going to wrap this whole thing up in an activation, in a prayer and an activation, in a movement of consciousness. Remember, each of us are the focal point of our power. So we bring our power in, we close our eyes, and we can become focused on this now moment. We become focused on the fact that there is only one life, one power, one presence. And Each of us, individualized expressions of this one power, this one presence. Each of us able to use our word, to focus our attention, to tune in, to harness our power, and use our thoughts to project our faith, to move, to become a walking prayer. So as we connect in this field of oneness, knowing that the law, the universe, this energetic system is listening. It's always listening, always taking the impress of our thoughts and becoming what we think about. So as powerful co-creators, we stand in our power and we choose to renew our minds, to not conform to the world outside, but to make a choice, an inward choice, to become peace, to become joy, to become strong, courageous, powerful, becoming love, and kindness, and forgiveness, becoming clear in communications, powerful co-creator, becoming wise, opening up our minds to infinite possibilities and potentialities, knowing that we choose our thoughts and we choose our life, and we begin to create a new story about the past, because when we change the way we look at things, the things that we look at change. And when we see with new eyes, we enter into a new year, a new day, a new moment, every moment, a fresh new now, as a new me, a whole new me, a whole new me that is surrendering to one power, surrendering to love. And as I choose every thought I think, my life reflects back to me. Magic, beauty, blessings upon blessings. And for this I give thanks. I release this prayer knowing that the prayer and the answer are one. The words have been spoken, it's already done. We are perfect, whole, and complete now. So please join me in saying, and so it is. All right, so we can activate this field at any time. We can up-level how we're feeling. We can start down a whole different trajectory just by a movement of consciousness. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so now is our opportunity to share. We have our offering. And so as you engage in this sacred act of giving, I want you to know that you're communing with the oneness, that you're circulating your energy, your love, your commitment may show up as dollars and cents, but really that the dollars and cents that you give are a reflection of your love and of your energy. And the more you give, the more you get. And so that's why, we pass this basket, and yes, of course, the monies that we collect here go to support this organization, but also this opportunity to be involved in the sacred act of practicing the law of circulation is a sacred and holy act that we do with our God and with life. So please say with me, joyfully I give. Joyfully I give with all my heart. Let's start again. Okay. We got songs going on. Okay. In your program is the blessing of the offering. Joyfully I give with gratitude, for I know that as I give, I am given. I allow the abundant nature of the universe to flow through me now. I am so blessed.
So it